Hi friends, it's Miss Drywa. How are you? I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all are excited for it to almost be the weekend. So we're going to do fractions again today on a number line. I think it'd be good practice for us. And just like I said yesterday, it really is going to help us when we start doing equivalent fractions. Okay, because those can be a little tricky, and if we have the basis down pat, we'll be good to go. So we're going to get started right away. Let's see. So we have fractions, right? So remember, review. Numerators on top, denominators down below, right? It's on the bottom, down below. Again, the numerator tells us how many parts of that whole, right? So this is our parts. How many? One part, right? And then our denominator tells us out of how many altogether? Well, one part out of two altogether, right? Easy peasy, friends. All right, so let's get started on our number line. So just like yesterday, we have our number line. We have the lines already in it. However, they're giving us a fraction today, and we have to find it on a number line. And we're going to label all of them to help us and to also practice. Because that's what we're here for, to practice, because practice makes us get better at things, right? So I'm going to start by counting how many parts I have all together, because that's going to help me. And remember, friends, on a number line, this is a part, this is a part, this is a part, this is a part, and this is a part, right? So just to count those parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 parts all together. So I'm going to put that right here so I remember. 5 all together, which is what they're asking us, 2/5, right? 2 out of 5. But we're going to practice putting them all down. So I have 5. Now I just have to count to find how many parts. So ready? Up, this is 1 part out of 5 all together. So 1, 2 parts out of 5 all together, right? 1, 2, 3 parts out of 5 all together. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that's a silly 4. Out of 5 parts all together. So now I have my fractions, and now I want to know where's 2/5. Well, easy. I can now see it's right here, right? 2 out of 5. 2 parts, 1, 2 out of 5 all together. 2 out of 5. Let's do another one. Okay, so now I'm going to figure out how many parts I have all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 parts all together. So I'm going to write that right here again so I don't forget. And now I know that my denominator is going to be 6 for all of them because there's 6 all together. I just have to figure out how many each line, what fraction is each line, how many parts is that? So 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6, 4 out of 6, 5 out of 6, right? And then this would be my 6th part. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And they're asking for 4 out of 6. I just have to look now, right? I'm not really too worried about locating it, but there we go. We have it. Easy peasy, friends. Let's do another one. So we have my number line is here, right? and I have to figure out what my fractions are on the number line. So we look and we count how many parts. 1, 2, 3. 3 parts all together, and I know when it's all together, that's my denominator, and my denominator goes down below. So now I just have to figure out my numerators, and it's easy again, friends. All I do is count. 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3. Voila! And they're asking for us to look for 1 out of 3. Well, there it is, 1 out of 3. Easy peasy. You've got this. We can do this. I know we can. Let's do one more. All right, this one looks a little long, right? There's a lot here. Again, we've got this, friends. So my first thing is I have to find out how many there are all together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 all together in my whole, so that's my denominator, and my denominator goes down below. Right? So now I just count how many parts. So this is 1 part right here at this line, right? 1, 2 parts at this line, so 2 out of 8 all together, right? And then I have 1, 2, 3 parts when I get to this line. So 3 out of 8 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts out of 8 all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts out of 8 all together, right? And then if we add another part, we should have 5, 6 parts out of 8 all together. And if I add on another part, we go to 6, then we go to 7 parts out of 8 all together. There we go. So I labeled my number line with my fractions. Easy peasy, right? Each line just represents how many parts out of how many all together, right? So now they want us to find 2 8s. I can look for it, and there it is. Beautiful. All right, friends, so briefly review, because next week we'll be starting equivalent fractions. So we have our numerator, which is our top number, right? They're up here. And then we have a denominator who is down below, right? They're down here. And what those numbers really mean is our numerator is just the parts out of how many, right? Out of so many out of something, basically, right? It's the part. It's not the whole, but it's part of a whole, right? So like if I have a pen, right, it's the part. It's not the whole thing because now the cap is missing. That's my numerator. My denominator is how many there are all together. All together, friends. That's my denominator, right? Because a fraction is really reading part out of whole. All right, friends. You've got this. I know you do. You're all super duper smart, and I'm super duper proud of all of you. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.